Hello everyone, this is Rasha from Virginia, USA. Welcome to our Harpers Ferry, West Virginia getaway. We checked into our cozy cabin at the Harpers Ferry Adventure Center, tucked right between rolling hills and the river breeze. Before heading out, we had some delicious pre-prepared pasta that I packed from home. Quick, hearty fuel for our upcoming adventure. And once we re-energized, it was time to explore. The historic town of Harpers Ferry was just a short 10 minutes drive from our cabin. Our first stop, the old Shenandoah Pulp Mill on Shenandoah Street. They offer a quick 15 minutes parking spot right there, perfect for a scenic pause. Standing beside the weathered stone walls and the crumbling concrete ruins, we could almost hear the whispers of history. We walked around, soaking in the views and imagining how life once pulsed through these old structures. We then parked our car in the main public lot. For reference, public parkings here usually cost around $20 per day, and with disability parking play card, parking is free. Before diving into history, we treated ourselves to some ice creams and milkshakes because every good exploration deserves a sweet start. Next, we stopped by John Brown's Fort, one of the most beautiful landmarks here. This small brick building became the center of John Brown's raid, the movement that sparked national tension before the Civil War. Then we made our way towards the Bolivar area and the iconic Harpers Ferry Footbridge. From the bridge, the view was breathtaking. On one side, the train tracks cut through the cliffs, and on the other side, the Potomac River glistened below, where it meets the Shenandoah. From up here, I could see a shallow riverbank below, a perfect spot for the kids to explore, so we climbed down the stone steps to the shore. The kids splashed water around, collecting shells and pebbles while I stood there, camera in my hand, capturing nature at its purest. Our next stop was at the site of the old U.S. Armory, marked with the sign for the deposit of the arms. These large and small arsenal buildings once held thousands of muskets and rifles. Then came one of my favorite parts, the climb up to the St. Peter's Roman Catholic Church. A beautiful stone path led us up the stairs, and at the top stood the gorgeous Gothic-style church, with a grand old tree in the yard that looked straight out of the storybook. We paused for some family photos and then took a narrow passage that led us through the back of the church and up a wooden staircase towards the cliffside. Now it's time to see the Jefferson Rock. Along the way, we passed the ruins of St. John's Episcopal Church, their stone walls covered in ivy, so charming that a couple was taking professional photo shoots there. The walk was beautiful, and finally we reached Jefferson Rock, named after Thomas Jefferson. He stood here in 1783 and called the view worth a voyage across the Atlantic. The rock is now preserved with supports to prevent erosion, allowing generations to enjoy the same stunning overlook. We even spotted a few friendly deers nearby, quietly grazing in the woods. After climbing down, we wandered through the town streets and made our way to Harper's Ferry Confectionery. Then we were headed to the gift shop for souvenirs and gifts. When we were done with buying our souvenirs, we headed back to our cabin. Back at the cabin, the fun wasn't over yet. We fired up the grill and cooked the pre-marinated meats and the shrimp that I brought from home. The perfect way to wrap up an adventure-filled day. The air smelled like barbecue, laughter echoed around, and soon after came our cozy bonfire. The kids roasted marshmallows under the night sky while I sat back, watching the flames dance and the stars appear one by one. Across the field, we could hear music from a nearby brewery. There was a wedding celebration happening, and it added a magical touch to the night. But for us, the day was winding down. The kids got to choose their sleeping spots in the cabin, and they were all ready to sleep. We will see you in the morning with another beautiful day waiting to unfold. See you in my next video.